All right, y'all, let's have a real talk. I told you guys, if you follow me on my Instagram and follow me on my other social media platforms, you all know that we're gonna have like a real talk. So let's just go ahead, get into it. Before we get into it, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like this video already, because you definitely want to be here for this. All right, so yesterday, I don't know if a lot of my followers watch the news or if they keep up with everything COVID, but I find it funny how the people that filled out the small business loan or grant didn't get it, but major businesses did. Now, Kayla, what's a major business? Oh, like Shake Shack, Harvard, AT&T. And I'm just sitting here confused because it's like, why do you need this money when you're taking money away from small businesses such as like hair salons, like smaller hair salons, like barbershops, like actual small businesses like my business or other businesses that actually help kids and actually need this money. But you're going to take it so that you can officially shut down, so you can have like quote unquote safe money. But you're going to take that money. And now I guess they're doing, like, I guess Harvard gave their money back, Shake Shack gave the money back. But it's like, you did it intentionally. You knew what you was doing. You did it intentionally. You definitely knew what you were doing. And it's like, we sit here and we say, no, they didn't, no. And you just took money from so many people's pocket. But you're going to act like you ain't know what you did. And then it's crazy because our president, well, y'all president, says in the meeting yesterday that the people who return the money aren't going to be penalized. But if you don't return the money, then it's going to be consequences. What are we, in kindergarten? I mean, I guess we acting like it because we're doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing. So it's just like, why? All this stuff is happening and it's like, why? Like, we're opening May 1st. Why? We are not ready to open May 1st. It's someone, I forget her name, so excuse me. If you guys want to throw it in the comments, definitely throw it in the comments so I can definitely get my sources correct. But there's a woman in Atlanta that says that we are not ready to open, that everyone needs to stay home and everyone needs to do what they're doing because we're not ready to open. We're only opening because people are losing money, and it's not actual like our people. It's actually like governors, like Republicans. That's the only reason. Anybody else losing no money. Us being in the house and sitting in the house is teaching everyone a lesson. Honestly, I know me personally, I've learned a lot. Like, I've learned about the person that I am. I've learned about where I want to go. I've rethought, like, my 5-year plan has definitely been rethought about. I have definitely learned more self-love and self-care. So we keep wanting to think about the negatives, but, like, we don't look at the positives. Like, why be negative? We're already sitting here. Like, why continue to be negative, and why continue to just sit there and make yourself miserable? You control your emotions and you control how you feel. So why put yourself in negativity when you don't have to be? Take this time and learn. I was talking to one of my friends and he was telling me that, like, all he does is think. He don't go to sleep. He just thinks. I was like, I feel it. Like, I've been thinking too. Like, what are you thinking about? He said literally everything. Like, I get it, I understand, because that's all we have to do. That's the time that we have on our hands. We literally are just sitting here thinking, like, where do I want to be? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do with my life? Like, and for those people who aren't thinking that and already have everything together, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, you can sit here reading a book. Like, I've read books. I haven't read books since I was in high school. And even then, come on now. Like, take this time out. But I do think it's unfair that our nation is so greedy and so money hungry that we're not looking at the big picture. We're not thinking about others. We're not putting others first. And I do have another video that's kind of similar to this, but I definitely wanted to come on here and touch on it because it's just like, what are we doing? I'll definitely drop the link to that other video in the description. But it's just like, why? Like, I know at least about 5 people that applied for that small business loan or grant. I keep calling it a loan, I'm sorry, y'all. Small business grant, and didn't get it, and it got denied because the money ran out. Well, where'd the money go? Oh, to all our big major companies that don't need it, that's still open. Like, it's our fault that you're technically essential, and some of you guys aren't even essential. Like, it's our fault that you're essential and you're still open, and you're trying to take a cheaper route, and that cheaper route is taking money out of other people's pocket that probably and 99.999% need it. Just stop being selfish.